And hello. My name is Cookie. I am a South African travel content creator. I retired at the age of 50 and now I am a full-time world traveler. I am on a tour of Europe and today I am in Barcelona, Spain. If you love travel content or just seeing a woman come into her own in her 50s and what life after retirement looks like, please consider subscribing. I also give travel tips, and you could also learn a thing or two as I talk about my life experiences and share my life lessons. Maybe one day I will run into you in your country. That would be so special, meeting my subscribers in person. I cannot wait to go inside the Gaudi house and see this historic building. It's almost time. Let's go inside and see. This house is what preserving history is all about. It was designed by Gaudi. Gaudi is a renowned architect and designer, world famous, who lived between 1852 and 1926. This house was remodeled and redesigned by Gaudi in 1904. It was a previous build that was remodeled, and it is a work of art. It is really one of Gaudi's masterpieces. The house is well maintained. You can see that throughout the years there have been, refurbishments just to keep it looking this beautiful and drawing thousands of people who come to marvel at this work of art that is so unique. It's like a storybook house, so precious. There are so many people in here, but I am enjoying this tour. What a beautiful, special place to be. Since I missed out on going inside Sagrada Familia, the tickets are sold out for the time that I am in Barcelona because I waited until I got here to buy a ticket, and when I went online, the tickets were sold out and they're only sold online. But this is a beautiful consolation prize. I bought a morning ticket for this house tour. From here, I am going somewhere where it is absolutely free. So if you are looking for free tourist activities in Barcelona, please watch until the end. Have you subscribed yet? Please hit the subscribe button and thank you very much. blessed to have experienced the work of Gaudi. He really was a genius when it comes to architecture and design. I am now waiting for my Uber to head to my next destination. I just arrived at Gothic Quarter and I am ready to walk. I'm wearing comfortable shoes. The weather is beautiful, nice and warm, not too hot. I'm ready to explore and get lost in these narrow, winding streets. This part of Barcelona includes some of the oldest parts of the city as well as medieval landmarks. Did I say medieval? How do you say it? I don't know. Medieval. You can explore Gothic Quarter for free while in Barcelona. Once you're done walking, there are restaurants all over the place. You can sit down, grab something to eat or drink. It is at times like these where I wish I had somebody with photographic experience to take beautiful pictures of me. This architecture is mesmerizing and makes the perfect backdrop to any picture. I love my life. I absolutely love this life that I have co created with God. What is that saying? I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. That's exactly how I feel. Everything that I have gone through in my life has led me to this point, and I love where I am in my 50s. One thing about me is I am not afraid of change. I am not afraid to start over. If something is not working, I will graciously exit to the left or to the right and go on with my life. Yes, there are times where you need to stay and work on things, but when you can see that it is crystal clear that this thing is not going to work or this is the end, you need to make it the end and go on with your business. Let me tell you, when you get to 50, at least that's what happened for me. It was like a flip of a switch. I had this profound moment where I sat and thought, the first half of my life is gone. I am now entering the second half of my life. How do I want to live during the second half of my life? How do I want to feel? Who do I want to be? And that made me look at my life and make changes. And what that means now is I only do things that make me come alive. Traveling makes me come alive. Also, looking at my circle, the people in my life, doing an audit of who should be in my life. I no longer feel obligated to have certain people in my life because of whatever reason. I also don't feel obligated to keep in touch with people who have shown me that they don't wish me well and don't mean me well. I only do things that serve me and help me become a better human being. But I'm still kind to all, but I'm intentional with who I allow in my life and who is going to get my time. One of the things that I love doing is making strangers happy. I call it thanking God for all that He has done for me, just being there and helping somebody in need. What I know is that kindness goes a long way when strangers still remember you and pray for you. Because I am like that. I still remember strangers who have been kind to me in my life, and I wonder where they are and I pray for them and send well wishes their way. so beautiful out here. There are so many restaurants for you to choose from. I am not that hungry. I had a big breakfast this morning, but I feel like having a snack. So I will walk back to Starbucks and get something there to snack on. But Gothic Quarter is a must see, must visit when you are in Barcelona. This place is so precious, full of history, old architecture. I haven't even shown you half the place in this video. There are more winding, narrow streets to explore. But right now, I'm going to get a snack. After eating, I will call an Uber and head back to the hotel. But right now, I need to sit down for a bit. I've been walking, it feels like forever. But that's what retirement should be. You shouldn't just be sitting all day long, every day, right? Because people perish early on in the retirement. They leave this earth without fully enjoying this phase of one's life, which is, to me, feels like a full circle moment. So please stay active, eat healthy, have something to look forward to, make plans. In my previous video, I was at a park next to Sagrada Familia, and there is a physical game that retired people were playing there. It was so beautiful to see these retirees just being active and socializing. So please, you also get up and have some physical activity. Get out into the sun, enjoy the sun, the fresh air, socialize, be out and about, do some exciting things, things that make you come alive. I am in the car heading back to the hotel. Ride with me and see the streets of Barcelona. It is so beautiful out here. Please don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. I will see you next time. You can watch the video until the end. Take care and God bless you.